I'm alive. I'm alive. And a certain someone woke up when my computer briefly sounded like a jet engine. I got the gist of what happened from what my computer let me know when I restarted it. My GPU crashed, which took everything else with it. It's fine. I didn't tear my hair out, unlike my character. Let's try that again. Welcome back. It's good to see you. Give me a second because a certain someone would like my attention, and now is a good time. Now's a real good time. Well, there you go. Khajiit wanted to play a little bit of Catch the Birdie. A little bit of cat badminton. That's my ache the liar. Well, there you go. I hope that made up for my computer crashing just now. So, yeah, that was what happened, it seems. How are things? Were you able to watch that? It didn't crash, I assume, while you were watching Smokey get his exercise for the day. Thank you, Edonia. Ponzi, Collinsbro, Ed, Shy Guy, thank y'all for just fun. And thank you again, the ever present Lynn, just for the idea to do this. What a hell of a stream this has been so far. I bailed at Dark Souls 2, and then my computer bailed at Dark Souls 2. But I've done a few things. I turned on the AC in my apartment, and I set my fan profile to be aggressive, as well as turning on something I didn't know. I didn't know that it was already set to AMD FSR Auto, which goes between presets. I set it to balanced and to not change, so that should make things and be praised. I do every night. It's just a part of my routine, my friend. So, thank you. I'd be happy to have you join me. All right, let's do this. Where were we? Oh, that's right. Getting destroyed by mannequins in Earth XP. It's not a real mod unless it makes your computer explode. You're so right. That's just correct. Where were we? Hey, what's up? So another thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just, what is it? Disable the preview window. That way, it'll save my computer on resources, and I don't have to look at my own face when I die. Because I make such embarrassing faces when I'm about to die. I hope that when I really die, I don't make the faces that I make when I die in this game. Because, I don't know, just watch me. I don't know. I hope that rigor mortis thing doesn't, like, get the Dark Souls, like, oomph on your face. And you're, like, mashing the buttons trying to survive. I don't know. But anyway. Yeah, is it working? It should be. Take that, Earthen Peak. Yeah, I think that is the boss that shows up if you survive for like 6 minutes straight. Hey, just so you know, I'm a big dumb idiot. I didn't even try my pyromancy, but they're very weak to it. What a dummy. Alright. Let's fix that then. There we go. Now that's a galaxy brain trade. To trade my max life or overall more max life from the binding ring. I bet Mr. Beast will die with that dumb thumbnail smile on his face. Look, as someone who hails from the kind of, like, mixture of areas that Jimmy the Beast also does, I actually get it. How having those eyebrow folds kind of makes your smile look a little bit less genuine than it is at all times. I actually get the dilemma that Mr. Jimmy Beast has. I'll say he could train up his acting skills a little. Spend some of your billions of Bitcoin at Juilliard, dude. Anyone can go if they're rich and have a YouTube channel. Len Howerton went to Juilliard, and he is the best actor on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Like, I'm sorry to Charlie Day. Len Howerton's got it going on. No one else could be Dennis. You know how I know that? In the Something Awful thread, they were talking about a knockoff of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia called It's Always Sunny in Moscow, the Russian dub. But they remade the show in its entirety, and it's bad. It's bad. It's bad. I watched it, and it's bad. And it's bad because it's a modern remake, not made in the early 2000s. But the first episode of that show is all about Mac's transgender girlfriend, and the Russian version had absolutely no irony to the jokes like the American version. They were just making fun of gay people. And rough start. That's a rough start to miss the point that hard. That, you know, Mac trying to find acceptance was the joke. They whiffed pretty bad. But it got worse from there because the difference is in how the actors portray the characters. For real. It's totally different. And part of the reason I bring this up is because I ask, some of you folks here are from different countries. Have you watched a complete dub of an American or otherwise TV show? Because there actually was one that I watched when I had COVID and I was really sick called Metastasis. Have you ever heard of it? It's the Breaking Bad Spanish dub, and it's actually really good. No joke, it's actually good. Because, again, they remade the show shot for shot, but it's in, like, telenovela style drama. So, like, there's lots of close-up zooms, like, hands and stuff, and it's a totally different vibe to the same exact scenes, including the dialogue as Breaking Bad. And I don't know, dude. Afterwards, I saw some key scenes from it, and I understood why those are made. Also, it's a school bus instead of an RV. Yes, the changes that they made to it are fascinating to me. Where RV is not a thing among the Latin American audience. They just don't. A fellow sexy pyromancer. I'm screwed, man. Look at how attractive we both are. Same level, pretty much. Will poison mist hit her? It made myself stinky. I think I need line of sight. No, such luck. It's bad. Alright, well I could get exploded. I was gonna say I could ignore her. There's a bonfire over there. I think it's still here in Scholar, is it not? Oh, no shit. Quarantine, yeah. Idunya actually mentions Wreck. Horde. There's two separate versions of that movie in a really fascinating way. That's a good one. I haven't thought about that movie in years. I think I watched that movie in high school. I've watched both the versions of that movie because of a guy named Your Movie Sucks on YouTube who would often talk about movies that sucked. Or admirably talk about movies that were just kind of okay. And he talked about briefly that and the way those movies were different. So me, being the young pirater I was, watched both of those. That's a good one. Ugh, what a unique idea for a movie, too. I miss anthology stuff. I miss hand cam stuff, too. That was a good era of film. The movie Cloverfield was, in my opinion, worthy of the reputation that it got. Because, wow, what a unique idea. The guy's using, like, Google Glass to record the movie? Sure. Hell yeah. And there's a kaiju, but because it doesn't do sweeping shots over the tops of the buildings, you don't really get to see it. Cool. Fuck. That was awesome. The movie was ahead of its time. And, I think that's part of why I like games like Resident Evil 7 so much, is because I actually, like, grew up loving movies like that. Movies that, use the, God, what was it? Those hand cam recorders. I don't even remember what they were called, but it was a sort of craze for a while. 28 Days Later did it. The Dawn of the Dead remake did it, where the whole purpose was to make it seem like someone filming their vacation footage, essentially. That's where games like Dead Island got their aesthetic from, is the Dawn of the Dead remake, by good old Zack Snyder, I believe. Found footage. Thank you. You are awesome. Thank you, Udonia. 1,000 words ran through my head there, but I picked the one that was the most acceptable. I don't have any humanities here. And again, that's why I liked RE7. If you watched my Let's Play with Argate, well, it was his Let's Play, but I did the DLCs. In my DLC videos for it, I did a found footage VCR thing for the final music video. It was like an homage to everything I grew up with when I made that. Especially the way that it ends really dark. I watched that the other day to prepare for some other things that I may or may not be working on at the moment. And, yeah, I was, I forgot how dark the end of that was, where everybody dies. Yeah, but I guess it fits that game. It didn't happen in the story. So, whatever. Let me ask you something. This fan fiction and stuff comes up a lot. You ever write or draw something that really sucks? Just really dark, grim stuff, just to get it out of your head? That's fine. I used to do that a lot. Well, a lot of people have torture goblins these days. I mean, come on, you gotta have your torture goblin to get all your intrusive thoughts out. I am a perfect angel, I've been told. Well, see, it's good when people tell you that, because that's when you could start to believe it, right? It's hard. It's hard to say that to yourself. But when someone else says it, you're like, all right, that's confirmation that I'm awesome. That's a mimic, I believe. Can they get stinky? What? What? I didn't know that worked. Whoa. Okay. All right. Now that's how you disarm a mimic. Hell yeah. Well, that felt pretty good, actually. I had no idea they didn't wake up. Yeah, you can tell in Dark Souls 2 that it's a mimic if it's got the lock on the front. Like the chain curling a different way in Dark Souls 1. And if you notice, I mean, I guess you could just fart on him. Just shit all over that guy for his poor camouflage. Why not face the wall, man? That's so greedy. If he faced the wall, I wouldn't be able to tell. Why is the ground all splotchy? So, these jars are full of poison. And down there, in the pool, the poison looks fine. But up here, on the ground, the poison looks all like... UV light in a hotel room, let's say. That's bad. That's pretty bad. Ack. Well, wait till you see the boss of this area. Well, speaking of which, before we do this, there's something else we gotta take care of. Back at the other bonfire. Go across the way here. There's actually a lot we have to do. I think the crestfallen fella is still here, so I want to go talk to him. First, here. This will stop the incessant grinding noise if I take care of the mobster that's hanging out over here. As much as we like our incessant grinding noises around here. That's only for the Patreon. Hey, speaking of which, watch the Patreon. All you folks who have kindly assisted with grocery money for the past year or so of my life, you got a hell of a reward coming your way for that. I've been working on like a full Let's Play. Nearly the entire thing is already done. Oh man, I just got to do commentary with some of my good friends. So. Good things are happening soon. Oh, very good. I was working on that earlier today, actually. If you've been watching the Discord, I haven't posted screenshots. It feels good. Don't know why I'm being secretive. It's just Pragmata. I'm doing a playthrough of Pragmata. Because, come on, that game touched my heart, man. And it's such a not impossible game to Let's Play. Reasonable length game, good replay value, good new game plus so you can record whatever you want. Oh man, it's a good game to Let's Play. I'll show you. The only grinding noise should be from my jaw. Now, do you mean from the tension of playing this video game? Or are you like me? You also suffer from jaw correction issues. Either way, you're in good company, mi amigo. Amiga. So, let's do this. Over here, I'll tell you a story. There's a comic, pretty famous, about a summon trying to show people that they can burn this windmill by doing animations where you just point it out. You just, all you can do, because you can't leave messages in multiplayer, is you just gesture. People just walking by. That was me. I spent probably a whole really memorable day trying to get folks around release to know they could do this. No one did. No one got it. Charbroiled that thing. Oh yeah. Well, anyway, yeah, Doing that is going to stop all the nonsense in here if we leave and come back, which we could just do by teleporting to the other bonfire. No. Get out of here. It's going to drain all the poison from the swamp. Now that's good for the environment. Yeah, that's like a huge benefit when you fight the boss in here. I think I'm ready to do that. I mean, its attacks can poison me. My casting speed is kind of necessary here. Where are all my clothes? What is Aya Brea doing here with all her nudity just on display? Oh, God. Well, it's a good thing I picked up Grandma's blanket just now. The babushka outfit I've been picking up in this area will help. I need poison. Resist. Oh, there we go. That's what we started with. There we go. Oh, yeah. I mean, we look a lot alike when you really compare us. I feel just as disheveled as this today. Yadanya, that is a very pertinent thing that was in the back of my mind as an American when I played Pragmata, yeah. That little white baby does look a lot like John Benet Ramsey. If you can't avoid that comparison in your mind, just imagine what if there was a good ending to that story. That's Pragmata then for you. One thing I like a lot about that game, actually, is when I was younger, I read Alita Battle Angel before I actually saw the movie. I was lucky that the movie, usually I do in the opposite order. Project Hail Mary recently was like that, where I saw the movie, then wanted to read the book and read the book. Alita I already knew of, so I went in wondering what the hell she was going to look like in 3D. And it's uncanny. It's just like the comic, where the original manga for Alita Battle Angel presents her as a living anime girl. The way that like Sailor Moon is drawn is the way that that android looks in the real world. And that's meant to be kind of fucking weird. And they don't, in the movie, hide that at all. They let her be uncanny, so that by the end of the movie, when she's a little bit more acting like a person, she looks like one too. And I always thought that was brilliant. I love that movie for what it did to just kind of defeat the Uncanny Valley. Speaking of Valley, what the hell, Harvest Valley? Harvest Valley New Game Plus is insane. Anyway, Pragmata is the same way. Where at the start of Pragmata, Diana's got this like blank, waxy kind of robot expression. But by the end, I found that she was acting a lot more like expressive with her face. And it made her a lot more human in a cool way, a way that connected me to her. I think they made her face too child pageant. That, you know what? I'll actually show you a direct comparison because I know what you mean. I do. That's actually what I was dealing with. And I'll actually show you that because I agree with you completely here. Here, let me show you this on Discord. Because I actually showed some screenshots of this to a friend of mine. In between pictures of canes. Anyway. Let me show you this white baby. Alright, check this out. So, at the beginning of the game, this is what she looks like, right? When she does her, like, hacking thing. She looks like that. And that's kind of freaky, right? I'll give you a second to absorb that, really, because that's probably what you know her as looking like as the entirety of that character. Watch this. This is kind of interesting to me. At the end, she does the same thing. And look at this. That's like way different. That's a lot more human in a way that they totally intended, I feel. I scratched my head when I saw that because I was like, oh, they're kind of like doing the same thing as Alita a little bit, where she looked really odd at the start, but now she just kind of looks like a little person. Big fluffy coat. It's neat. It's a neat little thing. I don't know. I don't know if that changes what you said in your mind, but just know that I agree with you. And when I saw that, it changed my opinion too. Where I was like, well, you know, she doesn't look like a perfect little angel all the time. Yeah, I don't know. I admire that game a lot. That game really is like The Last of Us laudatory. It's like positive The Last of Us. I'm in a pickle now. I don't know how to get those souls. The best summon in the game is nearby, but he got nerfed in Scholar, so we don't really need his help. God, I'm tempted to play a Britney Spears song here, but I won't. I think I already did that. You're not invulnerable until a certain point going through the fog gate. Not in Dark Souls 2. Anyway, thank you for joining me on that diversion. I appreciate it. I'm really looking forward to that playthrough. I got some friends to commentate who I'm currently doing a Let's Play with right now, who I can trust to not be weird about that game. So I hope you're looking forward to a very wholesome Let's Play. Okay, this is bad. I did not mean to aggro them in this direction, but wait, it could help me. Oh boy. Greetings. Yes, I am here for the toxic boss fight. Clearly a fellow caster. It's gonna take a minute. Rip is right. But at least it's not ripped to my computer. Oh, I haven't played this part of the game in so long. You have any games like that you put off till you've lost all your memories of them? Just so you can play them again, just so you can remember. This is one of those for me. Where I'm like, it's too soon. I still remember all the moves. I gotta wait a little longer so I don't get roll caught. I forgot about that. Get ahead of the game, lady. This character build sucks. Well, she's definitely not weak to poison. I think I can assure that. Okay. Fire, it turns out, does pretty good stumble in Dark Souls 2. Just like if a snake on a rotisserie took the stick out of itself. Because it was pissed off and undead. It's like a pre-Sekiro enemy. Yeah! Oh, yeah! I'm still in a dream, Snake Eater. Look at those cronies watching that, too. Oh, now he wants some. Now he's like, hey! This place is under new management. Who needs Jester Thomas? I am Jester Thomas. But Doctor, I am Jester Thomas. Alright. Not bad. I did that shit without any humanity. If you don't drain the poison, for those that haven't played Dark Souls 2, the room is knee-deep in poison. The fight is almost impossible, honestly. You honestly cannot beat that fight without summons, in my opinion, if you're knee-deep in poison. Because what are you going to do? You have the slow rolling, and you're taking damage over time, even if you prevent it with items to buff it. You can't get out of the poison, and she heals from standing in it. It's such a good fight because of what you have to do. I don't know. I love that fight. It's a Demon Souls style gimmick, like that blind dude we fought. By the way, this elevator goes into a volcano. Whatever, fuck it. Who cares? I can't wait to see what this looks like. Like this is gonna look so good. Whoa! Whoa, it's like not blindingly red. It's just normal red. And oh god, an Elan Knight! Hey! Wait, I didn't use the bonfire. That's not fair. I'm gonna circle your ass. That's not fair. Yudunya, the elevator is great because people have debated how that elevator exists since this game came out. I don't take offense at the elevator. Whatever. Video game ass elevator. Maybe I just walked a couple more steps into the volcano and then took an elevator. Who cares? Accessibility is important. You're right. Especially in a situation like this. Look, they've got railings. Right? They've got everything we need here. I've got 34,000 souls. Why don't we go talk to Falcon? Gonna go buy those spells, even though I can't use them yet. Everything is on fire. It's the lore. Wait, were you saying like lore as in the story, or lore as in like Judge Dredd? Because you're right. Fire is the lore around here.
The dark.
Souls. The Dark Souls. Sorry, I didn't get to finish my sentence. Oh, there they are. My big dark balls. We've got 21 uses of it thanks to the weird build that I made. Very nice. Okay, I think I can get these levels now. This build just took off. Oh, yeah. Hey, what are you wielding, my dude? It's a Chaos Rapier. Yeah, that's a fun one. I'll take that. What's this? Chaos Shield? Sure. I don't think I've ever even used these. Let's do it. Thanks, Bromeo. How you doing?
This land lies closest to the dark. That is why I came here. This kingdom collapsed long ago. All that are left are either undead or hollow. Save a few misfits like myself.
He's the same character. That's why they got the Laurentius voice actor back for this guy, is because he's just him, including the hood.
I went to a great school in the south, but neither sorcery nor pyromancy appealed. I learned nothing at all. It was there that I happened upon the dark. It drew me in, the nebulous dark. Soon I was drawn to this land where dark runs deeper than anywhere else.
Ended up uninterested in your major in college, and now you're depressed, huh? Same, bro, I'm with you. Well, if I buy some more things from him, it'll cheer him up. I don't remember, actually, how much you have to spend at these folks. I shouldn't do it now, because I need that money for my levels, but maybe we'll get a copy of that dope hat that he's wearing.
Come again, as you like.
Yes, sir.
Is
Souls. Yeah, no, I get you. You done ya? I'm going through the same shtick right now. It's brutal. It's so brutal. I could complain about that, but I won't drag that into the live stream. Instead, we're just gonna go and like go talk to our waifu. You know, one thing I always appreciated about Demon Souls back in the day was that they pretty much made no bones about how the Maiden in Black was a comfort creature, like a cat more than a person. She herself was proud to be in that role, and it's like, all right, lady, hold my guy to your bosom, whatever. I need it too.
Bearer of the curse, seek less.
These are comfort games to me. Do you have anything like that in your life? That's a chat question for you. Do you have any video games that are ostensibly just real dark, unhappy shit, but they're things that you yourself enjoy, things you find comfort in? For a lot of folks, games like that are, say, Hollow Knight. Pragmato's have definitely become one for me. Games that kind of soften the blows of the real world by themselves, taking in that hurt and turning it into something understandable. Often Disney-like. It's often Disney-like. But you know, you get what I mean. Alien Isolation is not Disney-like. But I get it. I get it. It does definitely function as an outlet for stress. I totally get it, because that's why I play games like this, is because they're really, really hard. And that made me laugh because I completely understand you, my friend. I totally get it. So I don't have any of the stats to wield this right now, but if I pop these boss souls, I will. So let's eat. Let's chow down. Can't see my character doing this, which is a shame. Do you still add these to your hotbar in Dark Souls 2? Yeah, you can. Hey, here's a fun trick that you could have pulled in Dark Souls 1 back when it came out, but they patched it. Back in the day, you could put souls on your hotbar. I think as of like 3, you can't anymore. Because what you could do was swap the item on your hotbar at the instant you used one of these souls, and it wouldn't consume it. It was like trivially easy to do. It was so easy to do. Some of these probably give spells, but that's okay because we could just fight the boss again later. I noticed that a lot watching Marvel movies, Dunya, and it spread to everything else. The first time I noticed it was the artist James Gunn, one of my favorite filmmakers, always includes a subplot about a dad. Someone reconciling with their dad, or learning to love their new dad, or more recently, they are the dad. James Gunn loves his dad's stories. Peacemaker, even, was not even directed specifically all the way by him, and it still had a subplot about the comic book Peacemaker, his dad. So it's like I noticed as well that it goes to like Star Wars, some of the biggest of fiction. And you know what? It's really one of those universal stories like the hero's journey. I love that there are 1,000,000 ways to tell it. That's again why I liked Pragmata, is because I was expecting a totally different thing than it delivered. To talk about that for a sec, what I liked about it was that there is no arc where the character Hugh learns to enjoy having a cyber child. That doesn't happen because going into the game, he was already the kind of guy who was interested in that as a character. He wrote that into him and have the game play out with that in mind, instead of there being a journey of learning that children are awesome. I think they did that really well. It's the Geralt thing, where Geralt is already a character.
Bearer of the seek less.
I admire when they do that. Okay. Here we go. This should almost get us there, right? We need 18 in my magic stats. We're good. Look at that sun go down. I like this game a lot because it has similar themes to Elden Ring and to especially Night Rain, and enjoying those twilight hours the most. You know, because I'm not gonna be here forever. Let me look at that spell. What are the requirements for it? We're good. Oh yeah. Can't believe this. I was actually right on the cusp of this character becoming awesome. Wow. Yeah, I mean, tell me I have a staff. I think I picked one up. Oh, I gotta get that button. I gotta order one off of Etsy so that when I can hit it, it goes nut. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Our character looks like shit because I've got no humanity, but it doesn't matter. I've got the orbs. Yeah. And I can do... I am an agent of darkness. Which is a good thing. That's normally not a good thing to be that, but I am. Oh man. Awesome. Now I just need to go human, and I believe where to get some. Oh, Lynn's favorite characters in the whole game. This one's for you, babe. Time for some pretty shinies. Yeah. Oh, did I even do the tutorial on this character? No, I didn't. Okay. Let's go then. I never noticed until just now that the openings in these trees are shaped like humanities. I didn't notice that. Very good. They're like circular on the inside, but on the outside, the actual openings have that like heart shape. Like someone's ripping me open. Emotions, that is. When I was younger, there were a lot of comfort games I had like that I don't really play anymore. I used to, in high school, really enjoy strategy games, so Civilization was one, for me, that I was only just recently reminded of. And I don't know, I kind of missed that era, actually. I think those games are still being made, I think, but I've lost all my skill in them. They're soothing. You set up all of your armies and stuff and your territories, and then you click the button, and in a long game, you have to wait real life minutes for your turn to happen. You can just sit and watch, and I still love that stuff. Why, what is that, Nest? Let me drop something smooth and shiny so you can hear their dialogue. Take a listen. Mes-amis. Old whip. Okay. They want me to do a pyromancy build, all right. Give us Silky. That's a Souls game staple. Those unseeable birds that trade items. Let's see what else. That explained nothing. These are the invisible birds that trade items in this game. You're right. I kind of didn't realize it explained nothing until I just said that. Another whip? No. Dual wielding whips?
Yes, you! Give us Silky!
Okay. You got it. Give us whip build. Well, here, you can just have all these.
Yeah, yeah. So nice. So smooth. You! Yes!
Uh-huh. Keep going. Keep trading. You've got to have a humanity in there somewhere. It's like a Costco. At a Costco, you just keep exploring the liminal space and you'll find what you need.
You! Not like that. No, you! Not at all.
They don't want the small, silky, smooth stones, even though they are both smooth and silky. They want at least regular sized. Okay. How about one of these?
You! Not like that.
I'm sorry. Maybe one at a time works. Oh,
You! Give us smooth.
thank you.
Yes, you! Give us Silky!
They just don't like it in bulk. It's actually the opposite of a Costco. This is not a wholesale warehouse. Got it. These are packaged for individual silky and smooth sale.
Yeah. So nice. So smooth.
I work at a Costco. Oh, Shy Guy. I love you.
Silky smooth.
Boltstone. Soul of a Lost Undead. And a Divine Blessing. None of those were what I was looking for, but thanks, my dears. I appreciate it. It's very kind of you to donate your Boltstones to me. That must have been uncomfortable for them to sit on. Those things are shaped like lightning bolts. Okay, well... Are there any merchants that sell humanity? There's gotta be some around here somewhere. I just want to look cool. That's all it is I don't need the health right now. I just kind of want to look awesome. Well, hey, where's Melentia? This character is in such a weird place. Go talk to the old lady. It is a surprisingly deep question. What is the difference between 3 stones dropped at once and individual stones dropped 3 times in the same spot? You know? Maybe the game is unable to roll 3 rewards at the same time, and they must be individual rolls. So you can't drop an item with 3 quantity. Because they're afraid it would give me 3 bolt stones. I could make an entire electric outfit of clothes. There you are.
Buy something. Anything. Oh, come now, help an old woman.
Well, I gotta check your stock first. Okay, she's got plenty. Good. Ugh. Worry not. Neither she nor I.
Don't abandon a poor old woman.
Go kick the boss's ass for me. I don't have the blacksmith's shop open? What is wrong with me? What? Anyway, okay. You are very welcome. It was a pleasure. While we're here, let me head outside. What? It looks great! What? It looks great! Okay. Enjoying the view? We'll just forget that happened. That looks amazing. That just looks like a modern remake of this would look. Wow. I don't know what to say. That just looks really, really good. Wow. Okay. We'll explore that later. I got what I needed. We can continue. There's a reason that I wanted to go to the Iron Keep. But I need humanities and I need Pharaoh's Lockstones to not have to fight the Smelter dickhead. So, yeah, we're going to be ignoring the Smelter Demon. Because we'd be here all stream if I tried to fight him with this character build. What? My character is a person of color. Huh? Oh. I made Sheva from Resident Evil. What? Okay. Cool. Go me. Alright. Wow, I just got actually Dark Souls 2'd, where I had, it's been so long since I've seen her human, completely forgot what this character looked like. That's actually really cool, because the whole thing about your character in this game is that they're, you know, trying to fight losing their memory like everybody else around here has. And to actually forget what your own character looks like because you went hollow for so long is like, I feel weird about that. Oh, they don't like the rapier, but they also probably won't like my new spells. Yeah. What is that tiny head? Would you believe that this is with the big head preset? Characters at Dark Souls 2 have itty bitty little heads. Oh, no way. This is Dark Souls 2. The good one, where you can buff any weapon. Oh, yeah. This area looks gorgeous, by the way. Big fan. It's very Jack. You are correct. Why did I just go human if I'm about to get invaded? Oh, man. Nice bug hat. A fellow fencer, I see. I find you offensive. Thankfully, I think I know how to deal with invaders. Ah, she didn't get in the stink for long enough. We actually do need more attunement. I was doing that for a reason. Oh, she's got DLC weapons! That's not fair. Her health is insane. There's no way. Welcome to Scholar, she says. Literally, don't threaten me. Well. I'll use hit and run tactics, kind of like an old lady at a grocery store. I can parry with the Chaos Rapier. Well, I can't parry, but it's parry-able. It's a weapon that can parry if you're skilled enough, which I'm not. Not nearly. Oh, wow, what a tough enemy. Use that humanity at exactly the right time. We need to defeat her. Obviously. What do you want to bet she dropped something that would be good for this character? Since this is an honorary Demon Souls remake. Alright, but I have an idea. That's a clearly human woman wearing that bug helmet. She's like if Solaire had like a dark counterpart. Let's try poison. She's like if Solaire wanted the bug on his head. Now, see, Ponzi, my character is like one of those animals that has a defense tactic, where if you make her scared, she'll just drop the poison cloud and run off. Live another day, like those frogs that bleed from their eyes. Well, she obviously is onto my tactics. There is a problem. It's not that knight, though he is annoying. In Dark Souls 2, you do still get invaded while you're hollow, so I do need to get rid of her. It's better to do it while I have full health. Oh, you see that? Oh, she's got the same animations as me, so when she does dual wielding, I can actually see it. Cool. That's cool, but there's a problem. Gives her a little bit of agility. This is not a way I've ever played this game. What the hell was that? What did she just throw at me? Gamer girl bathwater? What was that? My roll sucks now. Okay, after she hit me with the gamer girl bathwater, my movement is very slow. Okay. Did you fucking see her just backstep through my magic? Oh man, I love this game. Wow. That was cool. Honestly, like, I would be mad at the blatant cheating by the AI if that wasn't a cool as hell thing to do. Shit! Okay. The thing about Dark Souls 2's DLC invaders, you may remember, is that they have cool advanced AI. In Scholar, they already have the DLCs included, so they just put some of those in the main game. This is one of the invaders from, I don't remember which one, but she's using the Shulva sword, the transforming Shulva sword. Scholar is such a bastard. Scholar is a dick move of an update. I love it so much. Come on, we can do it. It's like an honorary boss fight. It's like, welcome to the Iron Keep. Ah! Must defeat Fencer Sharon to ride. Oh yeah, back in the day, there was, I think I tried it in my Let's Play with Faye. You can backstep through the boulders in Sen's Fortress in Dark Souls 1. And that was actually the ideal way to do it, because your character doesn't move, so you don't have to time it by running into the boulder. You stand still, backstep backwards, and it'll roll through you instead. Speaking of rolling through you, I gotta roll this sword through her spine a few more times. Hold on. Nice aim! Way to go! Ouch! Right in the dark orbs. Didn't drop shit. Fuck this game. Oh, great. Did I even get any souls? I got the thrill of victory. That's what I got. You know what? She's not coming back. That's what we got out of that. I could only laugh. I'm glad she didn't have an Estus. Oh, could you imagine if she had had a flask? Sounds like an ex. You know, Sharon and I, we went to fencing school together, but when I picked up the Chaos Rapier and I went down the path of darkness, I don't know, she... Oh my god, fuck you! The thing is, she's with Dennis now. Speaking of Always Sunny. Oh, come on. You see him just taunt me? You see him just point at me? Oh. He also has so much health. Whatever, Dennis. Well, I guess it's not over. Okay. Well, fair enough. I feel like I didn't do anything to deserve that, but okay. So Dennis, I guess I don't need poison anymore. I don't know. How about I use upgraded weapon? Why is Dennis here? I think Dennis is the one that's normally here. And then the one we just fought, Sharon, was added by the DLC. Are these ninjas just so crazy? Yep, that's better. that's appreciable of a change. Saying these dudes are agile for full plate mail. You know what this is emulating in a real good way though? Back in the day, this was the PvP spot. Back in Dark Souls' PvP heydays, there were designated soul levels, and since you can respec whenever you want with soul vessels in this game, people would go to this bridge, and it became the communal soul level 120 or whatever PvP spot. It's good times, real good times, and I would imagine that when the yearly replays of this game happen in the community, you can have that experience still. Totally. I get it. He's the armorer. That doesn't mean he has armor. That was close. Uh-oh. He's like, no second tries, prick. What if Armorer Dennis is like the alias for Macduff, and this is just like Macduff in his heyday? He uses magic to smith weapons. Frankly, Armorer is a good thing to call yourself as an Invader character, because what? With an Armorer, I'm not really expecting too much trouble. And then he pulls out that shit. Oh, he's got anti-heal tech. He's like, face me, coward. Yeah, square dance with me, Dennis. Yeah, oh. Yeah. What are you gonna do when I'm up close? He's like, hey, you can't use my magic when you're in melee range. Yeah, no, you can't. Neither can I. They call a stalemate, amigo. Where you going, Dennis? See what he looked like under the hood? I was like, I just got attacked by Higgs. Yep. The backstabs in this game are awesome. It's like in other Souls games when you equip the Hornet Ring or whatever the rings are in that one that increase your backstab animations to look extra brutal. In this game, they just look that cool. There's a weapon that we got here that I want to try out. Actually, we got two of it. It's this old whip. It was a good weapon, along with the spiked whip in the first game. But it's a Pyromancer classic. I want to give it a shot. I finally walk into this building unperturbed, please. Fuck you. Fuck this game. Oh, it's so dark. Oh, there's a knight on the stairs. His extravagant armor is blocking him. I really should have brought the torch, obviously. I'm playing the lighting engine mod. Okay, we can deal with this. I'm into the light, fellas. I didn't think it would be that dark in there, but they actually... Yeah, they noticed that they don't light up the inside of the forge. Which is fair. It's populated by smithing ghosts. They don't probably need eyes to see. They're like cats. A little bit of divide and conquer. Yeah. There we are. Over this way is Magarald. We don't need to talk to him right now. And oh yeah. Take a look at that view. Shiny. That's a tasteful amount of dangerous glow to that lava. Feels like I'm in a new Super Mario Bros. Level. Okay. That'll help. Yep, sure did. Oh, the lighting mod looks awesome in here. Wow. Those shadows. You know, you're right, Wallace and Gromit. It could be molten cheese. Wensleydale. Uncertain. I'm uncertain how you would get through this area. The normal way? I've never done it. Because this is much more fun. How'd they get the ballista in here? Ballast is larger than the door. They built it in here, and then they were like, wait, that's not enough room. Ah. Uh-oh. Fair enough, my friend. He's over here like, justice! Justice for Alon Knights. Uh-oh. That's the wrong side. That's... Like I said, why'd they build it in here? They should have put it in the garage. They just dragged in an IKEA box and didn't think about moving out. That's what it is. This is a permanent occupation of this space by these dudes. They bought a storage unit, and then they ended up putting like couches and TVs in there. They drink beer in there on the weekends. Okay, no problem. I'll just save my healing items and light the torch out here. That's a unique challenge. It's been like several years, so for those that don't remember, this game used to have this kind of lighting, but it made the game run like shit, so they got rid of most of it. But this mod was once a DirectX only mod, but it has now started to include NVIDIA's path tracing technology to make that dynamic shadow and light it used to have. And hey, guess what? It makes the game really hard when you can't see what you're doing. Who knew, right? Who could have guessed? You... Oh, you cunning ninjas. Like everyone is Kakashi and they're trying to stick their hands right in your ass. Hey, it's kind of not cool that the teacher did that to those kids. That's kind of not cool. I mean, Naruto got his in too, but like... Shouldn't have that kind of rapport with your teacher. Imagine explaining that to the... Well, I guess in the Naruto world it would be completely normal, but imagine explaining that. Oh, no, see, My teacher only sticks 2 of his fingers in my ass. It's a game we play. A cultural game. Gotcha. Naruto was one I never got into when I was a kid. It was one of those that was on the Toonami lineup, but I was never super a Naruto kid. I had a friend who had a jacket of the post-time skip Naruto characters' evil guy's cloak pattern. Fuck if I remember anything about the names of the characters, but I do remember that on the playground, when we would play, a thing kids do, it would always be like, I don't know, like Power Rangers or Sonic the Hedge. But like Naruto was one I was lost on. I got the gist of it. This is how kids who grew up probably in the late 90s, late 80s or early 90s probably felt about JoJo's, where it's like, yeah, I get this. I can use my imagination here. I missed out on that. I missed out on it because now that type of genre of anime and manga is like everywhere, isn't it? Where it's like, oh fuck, they have to go to school, but they have special powers too. There are like 4 I can think of from recent years that are like that and are really good. And it's like, I missed the ages of being able to come up with my own jutsu. Binge watched the whole thing writing my thesis. Wow, that's cool. See, because that's a good reason to binge watch something, right? That's I think like a valid reason. I was into. Excuse me. I love when air goes into the wrong tubes in my body. One that I really did enjoy was Inuyasha. That was one that was definitely my thing. And I think it was because I was the exact right age for it, right? And so, like, that was my exposure to the pre-Tumblr era of teenagers writing the world's most lewd fan fiction. I remember that I was thinking, wow, this story's got like a whole other side if you read the Japanese version of it. The American version of this story uses some of the same footage and clips and stuff, but it's a totally different arrangement. I wonder if people have written stories about the Japanese version. And the answer is yes. People are still like really horny about it. Okay, I get it. Like, there are OTPs in it. But guys, come on. There's like a whole other world out there. I'm gonna write about like Inuyasha's race of creatures, things the story doesn't touch on explicitly right away, things that are fun to find out about and delve in on. Not about like transport between worlds and how that could be used interestingly. Like you look up, like, oh man, you look up the fan fiction and you end up disappointed that it's all teen girls doing what teen girls do. That was pre-Tumblr. And I still remember it. Such a disappointment and oh god. Oh no. I can't see shit, Captain. Oh god. Oh, I'm fine. Everything's fine. That was a bad idea. I was trying to make it without using another flame butterfly. See, if I use the flame butterfly and get the torch, I can't use a shield. This is a hard sequence. This is a really hard sequence. I'm not actually ashamed these days to talk about that kind of thing. I was for a while. There was a time when I was ashamed of like, oh man, I used to write fan fiction, and now I write regular fiction of the non-fan variety. That's an embarrassing origin. Not particularly, because the stories I wrote were really good. You gotta give yourself credit. You have to. You'd think these dudes would be really vulnerable against fire, given that they're wearing armor made out of, it seems, charcoal. I don't know what it is. They're wearing the world's most flammable armor. This is brutal, man. I gotta go back to the drawing board on this because I'm getting my ass hammered. It's good, which is fine because we're in a giant forge. Okay, what else can I do here? I tried, but my current build ain't good enough for these dudes. Try some stuff that has poise. A lot of poise. No, not that. No. No, I don't want this to have any. Don't. Oh, man. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. I mean, I look great because Dark Souls 2 has really good fashion, but I'm not happy about that. Well, anyway, now I could probably tank a hit. They're surprisingly limber in that armor, aren't they, though? Maybe it's because there's not a person inside. I don't know. Maybe they're living suits of armor. They're vulnerable to strike damage, so my good old mace is doing good work on them here. The problem is that I can't get hit or I get stumbled. Or solving that. Hopefully. What do you think Magarald is thinking over here? He's like, what is that noise? Hi, dude, I could use a little help here. That's better. Much better. Before it was giving me the full stun where it broke my block, but not anymore. Whoa! Okay. Welcome to the party, pal. Enjoy the view. That's rude. I had no patience. Would that someone would invent a lantern. A lantern. Souls World, come on. Nope, it wouldn't be till Bloodborne that such things that could attach to your belt exist. You know, Demon Souls solved this problem. There was like a weird Hot Topic glow stick attached to your belt at all times that was also a flashlight. Nice throw. Really are limber in the armor. Why is there already... The whole battalion is coming to kill me already. They really don't want me to use that to cheese them. They're like, fight me, coward! Like they're playing Ghost of Tsushima over here. Jeez. Fonzie, I'm with you, bro. This courtyard is rough. I can't believe there's a dude already aggroed on you in Scholar. That's Oh, but that's my fault. I lowered one half of it. Now I'm in trouble for the rest of time. That's fine. Get to safety. Carrying the torch like I'm going to the Olympics. More coming. Wow, this is nuts. Again, where they're going, they don't need eyes to see. Celebrate yet. Let's call me Sir Out of Healing. Ah, from that bird trade, I did get a divine blessing, though, didn't I? Yeah, of course. Sure, that'll save me. One of yours milkies in my time of trouble. Thanks. You know, when I'm suffering in the real world, that's what gets me through it. Makes sense that would get me through it in the game, too. What in the hell do I do now? If I had a bow, it wouldn't help me. I would have to duel with guys with great bows. And Orlando type shit going on here. Oh, what's wrong with this game? This game's got a sick sense of humor. We're not done yet, unfortunately. I gotta crank it over there. After I crank it, I think I can go inside, but I don't know if I want to jump down there and crank it. I don't know if that lowers the other half of the bridge or if it's over there. Whatever. A time like the present. You. Soldier boy, tell him. That's how you get around the smelter demon. By turning off the furnace in here. Another problem, however, is that smithing stone that I need for Macduff is over on that other ledge. We'll get that later. Oh, hey, big fella. I found the other lever, thanks to him. Crank that. Ah, that video of Soldier Boy shitting on Braid is so good. There ain't no reason for the game. There ain't no reason. Oh, I love it. Oh, man. I guess Braid does have a point. Braid's got a story. Braid's a pretty good game. But that just goes to show that there's an audience for everything. And Soldier Boy ain't in the audience for Jonathan Blow's blowing himself game. Oh. Oh, you gotta look up Soldier Boy shitting on Braid if you've never seen it. Because it's very good. Go. I have a new dance for all. It's called Soldier Boy. First, what you do is you throw out your back, cranking a giant iron lever. The Estes back on in a minute. There's a jump I have to make to survive this, and I probably won't make it. Alright. What is my jump at? What's my jumping controls? I don't remember what I have it set to. Okay, it's stick click. Hey, this is precarious. Okay. Take that, big man. Wow. Hey, hypermobility can be both a good and bad thing. One of my brothers has hypermobility in his elbows, so he's able to bend his elbows like a Dead Space enemy all the way backward, and it looks crazy. But you know, it also means that he has to be careful not to fall into lava off of a bridge. But don't we all? No, he has to be careful not to overextend, or else he'll hurt himself going the wrong way. Well, Fair enough, game. Fucking fair enough on that one. I wanted my Estus flasks back anyway. Now that I've cleared those dudes and lowered the bridge, I'm gonna go and try to get that ember. Then we can move on. This way seems way more difficult than the shortcut. That's fine, though. Hey, wait, there's like 4 knights on the bridge, aren't there? Hey, what's up, man? Hey, fella. I haven't thought about this plan too thoroughly. You gotta jump that. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 knights. What do I do? There's not enough fart gas in the world. There's no way. All right. Hold on. I could do it. My good old friend, the green blossom, will help me, like it always does. Without the green blossom, I would still be in an asylum. And I don't mean in the game. Take the green herb. There's one problem. Well, there's many problems. This character build, not great stamina on it. It's suffering in many ways because of that. Hey, that's not funny. I'm not even human. Oh! Kaizo Dark Souls, everybody. A Dark Souls scholar it's brutal. That was so much fun. I hope you're having as much fun as I am, because it's almost comedic, this game, sometimes. If I wanted to play it without that aspect of it, I could just play vanilla Dark Souls 2. But this is making it so entertaining to me, just to not know what bullshit's gonna kick my ass soon. Because there's always something stupid and different in Scholar. Always. Here's an idea. I could get these guys to follow me this away. Gentlemen, come into my boxing arena. CJ MMA. Working out great for me. Now I'm glad I spent those souls. I didn't need the ones I just lost. When I said at the start of the stream that we were in hell, I didn't know I was talking so literally. It's like I'm trying to make my way out of a second area of Hades 1. Learn to dash across the magma while taking damage over time? What are you talking about? I have a different idea this time, and the idea is defeat the knights. You know, instead of trying to perfectly hit circle every time. 80 times in a row. Oh, great, my bloodstain. I can get back my 0 souls from these dudes. Fools, Aaron. You actually totally have to do this correctly. There's no way to do it the way I want to do it. You know, they say there are no true shortcuts in life. They're right. Whoever they are, that's a correct statement. I'll give it one more go, with my little ring around the rosy method, and then I will actually bite the bullet and fight these dudes again. Because we only really need to fight like half of them. Even to this day, I still find the Sisyphean effort soothing. I feel bad for my character. Because the failure doesn't bother me, it only bothers her. I'm sorry. I think my character's name is Lumen. I'm sorry, Lumen. Didn't work. That did not work because the dude with the arrows is still there. Okay, lesson learned. Look at that conga line. A conga line of weebs. Okay. At least that guy pulls out a sword. You know, you get significantly close enough to the problem. Oh, that's right. That's why there are so many here. I get it now. Now I get it. They were trying to make this extremely difficult. Dragon Bone? Hey, that's not the Ember. Oh, what a dick move. Seems like don't celebrate yet. These stems are assholes. There was supposed to be a dull ember there, but I guess it's not here in Scholar. Okay, then. We move on, I suppose. Can you feel the seething rage? You feel it? Ow. It's boiling to the surface. Scholar's the only version of this you know. So you knew it wouldn't be there. You jerk. You sabotaged me. You knew it wouldn't be there. And you let me try to get it anyway. Yeah, I guess I am the jerk in the end. That's okay. Let me look it up. What the hell is it? That would make sense. Both the locations do make sense. It's actually just down the way from him, at the bonfire that you get after beating the Pursuer. A thing we haven't done. You're right. I do love watching the lava undulate. I love how it's actually a 3D wavy thing. Alright, well, fine then. After we finish up this path, we'll take our winnings and go do that. We can move on. One thing that's important about Souls is not to get discouraged. You don't get discouraged by hypnotic lava flows and stuff standing in your way. Where be Smokey? Oh, Smokey be good. You be right over yonder. You know what? I've been dying in the Iron Keep for a little while. Never mind. He just went off to have his dinner, actually. I guess we'll check in with him later. Okay. Well, the only thing I need to do then is open that door. And hopefully Dark Souls 2 Scholar didn't put an enemy in the middle of that tiny little room. That would sure suck. Well, it's funny you mentioned. Like, right as you mentioned, it just turned 5 p.m. which is my boy's dinner time. Like the moment he hears the food clanging into the bowl, he's off to the races. Okay. Glad there are no enemies in here, because that would be so strange given it's on fire. Oh! Sometimes you fight an enemy with a katana. Sometimes you fight a guy with a flaming electrical EI. Okay, then. That guy stepped up his game versus the other dudes. Ah, oh, that's nice of you to bring some food for the neighborhood cats. Is that the elevator? What is that big square building over there? What is that? Watch out for airplanes, I guess. Anyway, yeah, cat food's stinky. My boy Smokey always has the fish breath, but it's honestly part of why I love him so much is the fish breath. Like a recognizable, friendly thing. Alright. Much more manageable. Oh! That guy just break the floor? What are you doing? What are you... Hey! Oh! Okay. He's just walking away. And he's like, try platforming. Thanks, man. Thanks, dude. Will do. Oh. Oh, you don't get to bring friends. Oh, come on. Oh. This game is brutal on Scholar. Scholar is such a brutal way to play this. Oh, wow. Okay. Now let me think. I opened the door. I just gotta get on the floor. Everyone walk the dinosaur. We have been stuck here for a while, man. It's Dark Souls 2, so we can always hit the bricks and go somewhere else. But I think I can make it through this threshold. I think I can do it. Then we'll hang out with Smokester. We'll hang out with Smokey. Smo-mo. You're right. You're right. The Scholar's first sin was physical activity. Why does the door close again when you die? Because this game's great. That's why. Because it's a great video game. No, it's a great video game. I actually do love this area as kind of a memory test in a way. It's great because they hardly ever ask you of this in Dark Souls. This is like Sen's Fortress in a lot of ways, where it's just a linear gauntlet of pain that you just have to adapt your character build to. Sen's Fortress with those lizards that are way weak to physical. So if you're a pure physical build, I mean, good luck. Yeah, I felt that katana on the hair of my character's ass. Alright. Hey, you quit that this time. Not this time. Where are you? Wow, it's just so pretty. I wish the game wasn't so hard so I could see more of it. Watch that fall anyway, though. Knowing this game. That's bold. Guy's got platforming. Oh, go for a swim. Yeah. That dude went down like the T-1000. And T-100. Really, magma just kills Terminators. Either magma, or, I guess, some kind of cryogenic. Trap a Terminator in your refrigerator for long enough and it'll kill him. Either because of freezer burn, or, I don't know, just the coolant itself. To be fair to the Terminators, I'm also weak to extreme temperature changes, like that of what I'm experiencing right now. Left side. There's a guy trying to arrow me at the moment. Like it's Teen Girl Squad. And I'm the ugly one. Why game not simple? Why game so difficult? CJ not get why game have to be so hard. Parkour, parkour. Next to the large Titanite shard. You know what? I'll spend it well. Hey. There. You can't move when you're sliding backwards from blocking. he took advantage of that. This area is something else. Well, look at my health. We're almost through with our possible attempts here. We need to go get some humanities. We could go somewhere else. The problem is that the somewhere else includes Spiderville. I said I was going to try it one more time, and I made it through, so... I have a plan formulated here. And, well, if I'm an expert at video games for half a second, I'll make it through this time. Part of the problem, realistically, is how early I am here. I only have 4 Estus, and they're not +1, so one chug doesn't heal me to full. I have to chug twice. And that's bad. You don't want that. Well, we both suffered there, my friend. Let's go somewhere else. There's somewhere I've been putting off that will get us some souls and equipment. Arachnophobia warning. I'm sufficiently pissed off enough to want to go crush some spiders, so let's do it. One thing I like a lot about this game, though, is that just because I left the area doesn't mean I forgot everything that happened here. So I don't actually know what this is like in Scholar. It might be scary as fuck, so here we go. It's spooter time. Yeah, they're freaky. Yeah, they're bad to look at. Oops. I was gonna say, but at least the area itself is easy. In my defense, I caught the rock outcropping, but my hitbox didn't. Where were we? Oh, that's right. Spiderville. Population me. I think I remember how to get through this area, but... Let's see. I think there's a bunch in here. Get ready, everybody, because I don't think you can avoid them at this point. trying to remember the way to Patches and, no, sorry, Pate. Gringotts, what's his name? That's bad. It's all bad. All of it's bad. You hear them all around you. This isn't the way, I don't think. Pretty sure. Yeah, this ain't it. Oh, I do think I remember where to go, though. I hate this, by the way. You should know. It's like when Data tries that drink and finds it revolting, but yet asks for more. To get to them, I might have to go this way. No, that's not it. There's a spider on the underside of that. I actually don't remember, so I might just go for the exit. Like Agent 47. Ugh. Look at him just hiding under there. Freaky. Oh, here's the problem, is a bunch of them come out of the sand over here, so here they come. I don't think there is any way to avoid them right now. Ugh. Oh, fuck! Oh, the working shadows look really scary. That's bad. That's fucking nightmare fuel. Oh, yeah, you better run, you little bastard. They're afraid of the torch. Oh, but so am I afraid of them. Oh, wow. Fuck that. Oh, shit. These mages are cramping my style, dude. Go away, little bugs. Go away. How do I get out of here? Fuck off. Get out of here. Why are there so many? There's a basilisk out there, too. I hate this so much. Oh, it's like even worse when they're great shadows. Ah. Oh, fuck. Honestly, the basilisk is scarier than the spiders. Oh, it's already coming. See, they'll eventually get brave, and that's what I'm hoping for. There we go. Dude, Bowman Guthrie's now's not the time. Oh. He's got an Avalon. He's got, he's got two of them. Oh man, Scholar is such a fucking pissant of a game. I love it, because what's the worst thing you could imagine when you're fighting enemies that are purely melee range, like Doom Pinkies that gather around you? A guy with a gun. That's the scariest thing. Okay. Now we know, and knowing is like most of the battle, honestly, in this case. It's not open from this side. I hate video games. Why were they ever invented? What have they ever done for me except cause me agony? How do you get out of this pit then? Because them boys are not helping me. You just die? There's just no way out? I guess if you fall in, you just die. And then Bowman Guthrie comes to collect your souls. This is brutal. I'm not making much progress in this. Sadly, there's not a version of this mod for the regular non-scholar version of this. I'm not actually having very much fun. Which is Scholar's fault, not the mod's fault. The problem with Scholar is that it really is like Dark Souls 2 Kaizo mode. Oh, it's so brutal. Good for folks who want that. Not so good for folks who are just looking to play Dark Souls 2 again, but on a good game engine instead of a janky one. We'll get through it as we do all things, though. Screaming and kicking and crying. You know how I like to scream, kick, and cry. Take this, lizard. Let that be a lesson to you. But the problems have yet begun, because the big guy is still out there. I don't know how my character build is going to deal with this one. Dude, I can't do that. Oh, fuck that. Oh. Wow. That's... My legs hurt. That's bad. Oh my god. Why would they do this? Oh, man. So if I put out the torch, I run in, and then I activate the torch out here, it'll aggro them all. Come on. Fuck. Oh, here's the thing. If I turn the torch back on, they'll be scared again, I think. That's so stupid. Their little butts wiggle. When they attack, their little butts wiggle. I hate it. Dude. Little pissant, come here. Fuck. You got this. Light it! Light it! Run, you little jerk! Now I can use my magic standing around the torch. Why are video games an interactive medium? I don't understand. There is no need. There's just no need. I know, I love the door. I also love the door just being like, warning, guess what's in here? I don't need to guess. They're just waddling around. I love just wandering around. They're just like, dum-de-dum-de-dum. Don't mind me. Why is there a guy in here? Hello, I am Armorer Spider Master. Is there a dude? What do you want? I know what this guy's a reference to. So if you go up to the top of the area and you get a pig, you can take a pig, aggroing all the way down to this area where it will dig up a pickaxe. And that's it. That's the only purpose of the pig. There's no way I'm gonna beat the boss without healing. But if I open the door over here, I can just run through next time. Pull that torch back out, or so help me. That thing back where it came from, or so help me. That is okay. All I needed to do. You'll have to forgive my panic. It's not real panic. I'm fine. What I find is that going over the top with it helps me relax when I'm in a stressful scenario. You ever do that? You ever engage in histrionics on purpose? It's actually, like, really fun. You gotta be careful, because like me, I guess you'll get hiccups if you're not, you know, cautious about it. They're not that bad anymore. After that room, I just needed a moment. You know, like when in that Tim and Eric sketch, Paul Rudd requests a nude Tane. And he gets what he asks for. He gets nude Tane. Just gotta go, oh god! Okay, I'm okay. There you go. Now I think they'll still come down if I have the torch out. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they will. But the real scare is over, because now I can just run through here. Check out the actual building itself, though. Up top, there is a... what is it? A cathedral with a boss fight inside it. You go up here, and it turns out, oh, what do you know? The reason they're here is because they were in another cathedral, and they had to move out because there was a bit of a bug problem, and HVAC doesn't exist in Drangleic. This pickaxe is insane. That guy's not even hollow. That's just a dude. Well, you're just a person. Why are you even here? Are you friends with them? Please don't respawn. That would be nice if you didn't. This guy's being dudes. There's no way I'm gonna beat the boss with one healing item. So at least I'll try to find the path into the room this time. Problem with this area is there are spiders on the webs. Well, they're everywhere. There are spiders everywhere. But webs slow down your walk. Oh, it looks great. It looks unbelievable with the lighting mod. I am so impressed with how good that looks. That's like, it's just Lord of the Rings type shit. It feels like I'm in goddamn Lord of the Rings 2 Towers. Oh, fuck. Fair. That's fair. But at least I see the path to the bottom. Alright. So if I use this torch, there's an issue. the spider adlings, those tiny little baby spiders, they also show up in the fight with the big one. So, I need the torch still. We got this. It is kind of funny how muscle memory works, though. That I was just able to recall the exact sequence of steps to all the Spider Vader down on me. Look at it. It's like a terrarium broke in a pet store. Ugh. I used to have nightmares about that. I used to, where my local pet store is a wonderful, wholesome place, but I used to have nightmares of like going in there and there was no glass. And the animals were just everywhere. It was an anxiety dream because, well, I mean, they do keep many kinds of spider. They were a dominant force in my life for a long time. A lot of my streams in the past, I'm sure you can go back and see. I couldn't even really look at them in a video game. But now, I just take a minute and I'm okay. The reason I say that is because it's not just a fear of the spider thing itself. It kind of helped me understand, like, oh yeah, there's lots of stuff like that in life where you can, through exposure to the things that scare you, kind of learn how to defeat them. And for the arachnid menace, all I really have to do is just kind of take a second to breathe. I don't know how to get down from here. This one's tough. Maybe here? There we go. Thanks, Edunya. Usually I avoid this area when we stream this game, but I wanted to give it a try. I'm glad that I did. Look at all the spider food down here in the pit. That's what we call those cow and human skeletons. That's spider chow. This one's bad. Okay, here's what I'll say. It's about to go back to being bad. Freya is one of the worst spiders since Resident Evil. Here we go. Oh, fuck whoever designed this mod. They made there be moonlight coming in through the cave so you can actually see it. You know, so I don't have to have the torch out if I don't want. But it's scary. A new Star Fox? That's cool. That would be a great way to cool down after fighting the laser spider. Direct out of nowhere. Wow, that's awesome. Star Fox is one of my earlier gaming memories. I remember on N64 playing that at a friend's house. That's awesome. That game was in death hell for a long time. Like, people have just been wondering for years, is it ever going to get a new one? And well, the answer is yeah. And they wanted to scare you, I guess. I do not remember this thing's moves. You're right. It's more like a lobster. It's gonna be a red lobster when I embarrass it in the middle of combat like this. Oh, I hate it when it does that. Gross. That scared me in the real world. That was bad that it just did that. Ouch, right in the dark orbs. Dead. But I got us into the moves that time. It does have faces on both ends. It's like Cat Dog, where you should really never wonder why and how Cat Dog is able to defecate. I don't know how the Duke's dear Freya is able to fire lasers out its ass faces, but similar principle. Torch. You're right, this is a giant crab battle in a way. Honestly, Freya doesn't scare me as much as many do. Requiem especially, because it doesn't have the big spider butt. The spider butt is an integral part to why they scare me, and I don't particularly know why. I've actually always wondered this, but I've been too scared really to even think about the anatomy of the bug, right? But now I'm at the point in my phobia where, I don't know, I'm all right with thinking about them at least, even if they scare me. It's like, I think honestly what it is that their body is very, very small. The end of the spider, the big fat butt on the spider, is not the part of, it's not really a part of the creature as much as you would think. And so their itty bitty little miniature body parts where the many legs extend from scare the fuck out of me, because it's like, they have such interesting natural defense mechanisms in their design that they just are like impenetrable to my brain. My ape brain just can't determine, if that was a threat to me, what would I do? I don't know, because their anatomy makes them so hard to look at. Weird. It's the silhouette, I think, for me. That's why Freya doesn't scare me as much, is because it doesn't have, it's like you folks just said, it doesn't really have the silhouette of a spider because of that weird armor. Just like the one in Demon Souls. So, you guys, actually, and gals, are on the money. Ah, because look at that. It's the silhouette. It's the thing clinging on like that that's fucked up. They don't even do that much damage when they hit you. This is weird. They're hard to look at. Well, I hope you enjoy the new Star Fox, by the way. You're one of the folks that's, like, super psyched for it. What are you talking? Get out of here, you. Seriously, like, folks who are fans of Star Fox, wait for those series like folks wait for a new Shantae game. Or it's like a, oh shit, it's a 1 in a million thing. It's me. I'm the Shantae guy. Got it. You don't want to lock on. Here you go. Wonder who taught it to speak. Spiders don't usually roar. Yo, it may not be Shantae, but Way Forward has some irons in the fire, apparently. Good. And, hey, calm down. Oh, it's got indigestion. I'm eating that dragon. It's actually way easier when I drop the lock on. I mean, miles easier. Truthfully, I had the lock on enabled because I was scared. I was scared. But it's like DMC. You actually have way more movement without the lock on. You can go that way, not get hit. Yeah. Yeah, no, oh, yeah. Oh, take this, Seldora inhabitant. Mind that. Well. Okay, so after struggling for this whole stream to get through even one area, beating my biggest phobia on like the second try, that feels real good. Welcome everybody to the end of Elden Ring, by the way. I don't know. Feels like America should be attacking me right now. Ponzi, I wish that dude had been like a split second quicker on the draw, if only. Yeah, you better run. And hey, look, I think we're on New Game Plus, so we can actually go for a ride after this. We'll head back out. Hey, I appreciate the pimping from the game on that one. Normally, it's really hard for your character to kill a dragon, but I just killed a spider that killed a dragon, so that means I'm even cooler than a dragon. What is this guy's problem, man? Guess he's some kind of scholar of the first sin. The sin being keeping a spider as a pet. Check it out. Look at the tiny little cage that it clearly broke out of. Fuck! Fair. Fair. They wouldn't let me get away without one. They were like, no, motherfucker. We're going to scare you before you leave. Here comes Vangarl. Damn. I guess these souls really were dark. Aw, Vangarl's not here. And I can't touch the fire? Oh, there we go. Now, don't send me home. Yay! Well, I guess we'll have to go find Vangarl's body elsewhere. I felt like I actually got hit in the kidney with a sharp blade just now. Like that spider went up and actually shanked me in the real world. This guy had a bad time. What do you think happened? How did it get a dragon? It looks to me like the dragon wasn't strung up, dead. Like the dragon looks like it was struggling. Like it was maybe falling. It looks like it maybe got stuck in here. Because the dragon is nearly the size of this little hole in the first place. Maybe the dragon's just trying to leave. Thanks. I'll be back when I have the memory ring. There's a hell of a music cue. Notice the loading screen text is all fucked up. That's alright. Wow. Well, we did it. Kind of unbelievably, we did it. That's one of the major bosses down. Finally. Got a bunch of souls. We're gonna go talk to Lenin's grass. Leningrass will upgrade my weapons and all of my garbage so that I can fight those bastards. I can't rely on character levels because I spent them all on hexing. which doesn't help me in the Iron Keep because they're strong to it. So weapon upgrades will help instead. What up, my green guy?
You, stand back. This is dangerous work. The name's Lenigrast, and you are? A man ought to labor with his feet planted firmly in the earth, not roam around like you flirtatious vagabonds.
I am a flirtatious vagabond. It's honestly kind of a problem I have.
Go on, show me what you've got. Your equipment. Let me have a look. But do it quick.
How could you hate on a face like mine? Look at that. I mean, that's Dark Souls 2 at peak fashion right there. Okay. So that Chaos Rapier that we have, I haven't upgraded it, but if I do, it scales with the stats we're using. I plan for that, but I need a blunt weapon. God, I need a blunt right now. But I don't have any good ones. This mace is alright. Lots of shards. Let's use them. This mace, you know what? This mace will get us through those nights. But then I'll swap to the rapier, because that's more for my character build. There we go. That probably felt good to anyone who was paying attention to my stats and saw that I had like a +1 mace. No problem. I got you covered. I don't have 20 decks for a whip, but that would be pretty fun too.
I'll be around if you make it back.
I love the implicit sarcasm there. If you make it back. I mean, maybe I will make it back. I'll just be a stumbling zombie. Speaking of, put on my stumbling zombie stripper clothes. Got these from Spirit Halloween, and I'm gonna wear them. Jesus, I look rough. Plenty of souls left over. Spend them, man. Don't have any bone dusts or anything. Those things are hard to come by in Scholar.
You have acquired the soul of an old one. That is more than most undead can say.
And let me tell you, it was the most frustrating to those with a phobia, but consider it conquered. It costs 6,000 souls to level up. Oh my. Wow. That's brutal. Gotta go spend some. Get some more huge manatees. This has been a really interesting one so far. This has been so fun to just load the middle of the save. I got so many resources, but like the actual levels we have access to are very tough right now. How are you folks doing, by the way? What are you up to this evening? Got a nice little break here. It's good to see it. For real. Oh man. It's a good reason to stop and stream tonight. I don't know. Life gems are tempting. You know what? I'll do it. Let's invest. Let's see if we can go and stomp that Iron Keep now. Hopefully, my sandals are, Zagreus style. I've got heat-resistant shoes. New desk chair today. And you want a new desk to go with it. That's a good idea. Pair like with like, style with style, comfort with comfort. It's like 3:40 a.m. here. Oh, my friend, if you feel you have to go, drift off to the sweet sounds of our character Lumen getting dumped in lava, I suppose. It's been good to have you here, though. Yeah, I think I'll also wrap it up for tonight after we get through this sequence. But you know I'm going to be back. And oh my god, hey Ponzi, and all you folks who are asking, we did it. I despawned the enemies because I've beat up that guy outside so many times. We did it, he's gone. $749 on a backstab. One fewer hit to take one out really makes a difference. I have a little bit more stamina now as well. Extra endurance is going to help my roll distance. Let's see. Uh-oh. That might throw a wrench into my plans. Okay. A problem that threw a wrench into my plans was the potential it held, but it turns out, nope, my new endurance is helping. Big guy. Where did you even get that thing? Raiden over here with his electric katana. You can really see the difference. I mean, the casting speed is so reasonable when you're using the right set. Careful. My new roll distance could be a problem. Oh man, got that armadillo fit. I love the Turtle Knights. They have some of the best fire resist in the game. Which makes sense. Hey, that makes sense. I hope they enjoy it. Alright, this time we're not going to dunk this guy, because I actually need that platform. I dunked that guy, and then it left me with very little room to walk around. Yeah, look at them. They're fragile. Express. Okay. They're not that fragile. Ugh, don't scare me like that. Come here, big fella. Go for a swim. Or not. Nervous moan. Stop it. You can't let other people know what that sounds like. Just let it be coincidental. Ugh. Okay. Well, it's because on this stream I'm engaging my actual fear cortex. That's the thing, is a lot of the time my fear is simulated, but I'm actually afraid of falling into magma. Most people are, I would hope. What I'll say, though, is that, it's like that tweet. I was surprisingly unprepared for just how little sand traps would matter in my real life based on what I saw in cartoons. I've never fallen into a pit of quicksand. I probably, maybe, never will. But I know what'll happen and how to get out of one. Okay. I hate when you can see it coming. These turtle knights are my favorite enemy in this game, maybe. Because you feel like a complete buffoon when you fall for their shit! Oh! Ooh! Oh, the pain. Oh, the pain. Alright then. Fine. We'll do it quick. Self-roasts hurt the most. You're right. No, you're right. It's when they give you full time to see how silly you've been. You know, in a recent video on Argate's Resident Evil Let's Play, I talked about Devil May Cry, and my favorite bit of Devil May Cry's animations, which is that you never look dumb, because they tried to make you always look cool, even if you're, like, taking damage. That does not apply in Dark Souls. The comedy factor, your character looking so stupid, it's real, and they engage in it all the time. All the time. You look so dumb in these games, falling on your ass. What do these guys look like under the armor? That's a good question, actually. Wait, I'm just imagining these, like, incredibly scrawny little jerks that are just, like, compensating with their huge armor. You know, based on their build, they kind of do look like it. Probably look like gamers. I'll give it to this game, though. Just 1 or 2 levels in your character makes a huge difference. That and fighting the enemies for half an hour so you learn all their moves. Also helps. Oh, the armadillo guys. They look like Hugh from Pragmata. They've got that, like, dad bod. If they shed the armor, they could do a Max Payne and start, like, jumping through the air in slow motion. This has been what we call an educational experience. It's kind of like community college, actually, going through this level. So once I get that dude to come over from the other side, I think I'm good. Oh, see, but you haven't actually seen the best attack that the turtle enemies do. Let me try and get him to do it. Here, watch this. Yeah! Oh, thanks for playing along, buddy. Yeah, no, that attack is great. I don't know, I get a childish, impish giggle from that because it's just such a goofy little thing they do. But I would do it too if I were wearing their armor. Makes perfect sense. Prick. I was about a sniper duel. Yup, they can't be backstabbed. And hey, funny, if you wear it, funnily enough, you can't get backstabbed either. It's got the armor in this game sometimes has special effects. Took the mimic hat from the first game and they were like, what else stupid can we do here? This is awful. I feel such stress here. It's like I'm trying to kill the Ustanok. Oh my god, suplex this dude. Get out of here. Hey, I got it! Yeah! Yeah! Yes! I knew it. That was way too good to be true. Greetings. I am the Turtle Knight. Oh, Lord, he coming. Oh, Lord. Oh, my head is so tiny now that I do look like those transformed little Goombas, especially with the bumpy ridges on my hair. Awesome. There's a fella in a very enclosed space coming up. Multiples, actually. Ooh. Look at that undulating lava. What the hell is this room? That's bad. That's our lava storage cathedral. That's just where we keep all our lava. Raw 666 damage on that Mr. Ambusher. Why have you done this? You're blocking the way, man. Wait, isn't there like a horrible guillotine trap in this hallway? Where are you, horrible guillotine trap? There it is. Ah! I didn't back up into the blade that murders you. This is what I get for not pulling the lever. It looks beautiful, and I'm suffering. Well, anyway, now that we've beaten the Silent Hill level. Huh? Oh. Oh, never mind. So, at the beginning of all of this, there's a switch you can pull to turn off every one of these for the whole level. But you're not supposed to be able to access it because there is one that is ignited. But you can eat a death to grab the key and do it. I've hardly ever done this the right way. Turn all that shit off, please. Wow. Yeah, man. The mod adds a depth of field camera if you stand still for a minute. It looks really good. It goes back and forth between you and the background. It's very nice. That was nuts. And the best part is it's all gonna be gone now. Torch, who needs it? I don't need to see where I'm going. I don't need it, right? I don't need eyes to see. I don't need those. I don't need them. Eyes, what are those? Don't need them. Don't need them to see. Up, no, down. Right, light is kind of integral to navigating a dark space. I guess that's what the DS stands for. There's a problem, though. I don't have any more time on my torch. I did find the ladder, at least. I guess I'm not Leon S. Kennedy. I'm not Mr. Scott. Okay, here's the problem. How do I get my souls? Wait. I have flares. There we go. What am I, Alan Wake? I hope not. Yeah. Oh, it feels so good to be outside. Who do you think made this statue? Do you think the Iron King made this statue in his image? Does it look like he used to look before he became a bat? A giant horrible bull, dude. You think he was like, no, I want my bull demon golem to have a six-pack and visible nipples. My hollow slaves, you will inscribe the nipples on my bull statue. 4 fingers? No. That's for Mickey Mouse. I want to have 5. Make it hard to animate me. Right over there. That's the window where Megarald is. I love this level, because you can almost hardly not even tell what parts of it are the level we navigated. You're just looking at it and it's like, is that... have I walked there? Kinda. That's the open cathedral courtyard that's full of lava where we fought all those invaders. I actually like the reveal there. You get outside of that area and you're like, at least that was on the ground level. Not exactly. Nope. Oh, and look at all that shit over there. The lighting mod makes it so easy to see the distance textures. Like a warm blanket. Sleeping under magma will give you such a crick in the neck. Look at all his crevices. It reminds me of the Flame Lurker a little bit. Just a little. Gollum's back. Oh, I see. We talked earlier about how people now have their own personal torture imps. Good subtitle for this stream. Torture imps get their revenge. Sorry for distracting you. Well, I wouldn't say that you were the one to distract me there. That wasn't your fault particularly. I was busy thinking about Gollum. But that happens to me in my daily life anyway. Yeah. See, Jacobs don't knows how to fight the demons. Oh! They take an extra hit if I'm not buffed. Good to know. I didn't just get naked because this is a beach episode and I want you to see my character's fine body. Getting naked helps you in this fight because your roll distance is really important. Dark Souls 2 got a lot of cool mechanics that aren't in the other ones, like how your equip load determines your roll distance. They didn't have to do that. I'm just enjoying my hot tub. Yeah, a summer bod. That's a good thing to call it. I am getting a tan. Actually, this is a pretty good weapon for breaking stone. Nice. Oh, he's complaining. He sounds like the final boss of Doom 2. Oh, I'm sorry for saying that, sir. I apologize. You are not a flat texture. You're a 3D demon. Independent. I am not technologically restricted. That's bad. Nope. John Romero is not in there. That's bad. Oh, you see? Roll distance can save you in this fight. Uh-oh. I hate that attack so much. Ah! It's like 8-ball in the corner pocket. Okay. Well, getting nude seemed to work out a lot better for my character than it does for me in the real world. But I used too much of my healing. Do you think range works on him? I haven't been trying it because he's not weak to dark, but like I have a bunch of dark fireballs. I could make him eat my balls. You could feast on my orbs. Yeah. I do like this thing's design quite a lot because other than the Flame Lurker appearance of it, it's not a super Dark Souls looking thing. You're attacked by just this crazy fantasy creature. Yeah, okay, he catches on to magic very quick. It's like the reverse Umibozu. You know that fight from Neo where big giant blob needed protection from the water? Or maybe Del Lago from Resident Evil. Where'd he go? That's a way less opportune spot. Oh boy. Good repossessioning, sir. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, so it turns out that is like a stone cutting laser. That's a power washer attached to its arm. You're right. These enemies are just cheesing me at this point. It's not easy being cheesedy, frankly, if I may be frank with you. Usually I'm CJ, but let me be frank. This is a tough section of the video game. Okay, Frank, time over. Back to CJ now. Imagine how much more difficult this would be if this little building containing the bonfire weren't here anymore. You have to get a subway to take the metro under the lava. Don't mind me. I mean, I'm just getting on the Drang Lake tube, driving under the ocean. You'd have to get the Titanic 3 submarine. You would need one of those boats from Soma that can turn upside down to go deeper in the water. I love video games. See, part of the reason I think this fight is so great is because he's got so many moves that are specifically meant to knock you into that tiny little pit in the center. Fair. That's fair. I'll just take that as a warning shot. So it turns out that he has actually a whole second moveset for if you try to fight him in melee. Royal Guard! Uh-oh. Okay. See, that worked because I said Royal Guard. You have to do the... I didn't get power washed by lava this time. How? That's 2 boss souls in an hour. That's what I love about this game. You can explore all the paths. That was great. That's right. Who's the cheese now? I'm just gonna take a dip in all this fondue. What that fondue do? Huh? Let me tell you, it tastes delicious. The cheese of victory. Wow. Honestly, I agree. I agree. There's always a warm-up tax, and that's honestly why I really like this stream. I think we'll continue this tomorrow night, honestly. I want to see more of this. What the lighting mod looks like and the downloadable content and all that, because wow. You see those god rays coming off me? Look at that. This is beautiful. That's right. It's like that Whitest Kid You Know sketch. Now you're warmed up. Now you're warmed up. Now you're warmed up. Which means that on the next stream, yeah, we'll be able to just jump right back in. We're gonna call it for tonight. It was at like 4 total hours, including the first crash. And look at that. After I tweaked the settings to not be on auto, it's much better. What's the matter, Scoot? Oh, I gotta try it again. What's the matter, Smooth Skin? Never kicked a Balrog's ass before? Now I am the Smooth Skin. There we go. Oh, y'all. I think that's going to do it for tonight. This, wow. This mod is wonderful. Good way to breathe some life back into this wonderful game. Good reason to play it again with you. Y'all, I will see you probably tomorrow night for more of this, because what an experience this has been, actually. Just getting my ass handed to me. And by the end, we got it. Thank you. Yo, yeah. We need her skincare routine. She's looking over here like a Dragon Age character. I gave her a beauty mark. I really did just make Sheva. Damn, her eyebrows are, like, plucked. Anyway. See you later. Fonzie, thank you, bud. Ted, thank you for stopping in as well. Always a pleasure. Dunya, also. Lynn, my dear, thank you so much for this idea. Wonderful stuff. Have a good night, everybody. Take care. See you later. Oh, but before I go, the boy, as promised. He's loafing. The boy is loafing. Smokey loves you all. You done. You loves you, Smomo.